2K Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. It's coming right up. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you so much, Kevin. The Hawks have accumulated a depth of talent. Trae Young says we've got a lot of weapons. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I get to play with all these guys that have different talents, and it opens things up for me, so I'm just having fun. Back to you guys.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Stewart in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. Brett, these teams know each other very well.
Always fun to see in these kind of matchups, Kevin, if a coaching staff on either side decides to throw a wrench in the works and play a player or a combination of players that the other team is not expecting. Like you said, they know each other very well, but who will execute tonight, they'll get the win.
Now, here's Bogdanovich coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Outside Collins. From outside, off the mark. Young looking around. Hunter on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Joseph. The pass to Bay. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And that one, good.
Great hands by Trae Young, and his passing abilities sparked the fast break.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here's Cunningham. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Grant against Young. Leans. Grant with the bucket, getting it done inside.
Well, when he gets into the paint and he starts to get hungry, he goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Stolen by Joseph. And now the Pistons fast break. Joseph leading the charge. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now, here is Young. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Young.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Joseph, the pass to Stewart. Right wing. Grant with the ball. We saw him with 29 points last game. And the rejection by Collins. It's Young on the wing. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
First one falls for him. And Joseph drops them both. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful three ball there.
To the paint, here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Here's Cunningham. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Now, here's Cunningham. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 on the clock. Going inside, Joseph takes the 12-footer and hits. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here is Young. Talking about that win against the Cavaliers, he was definitely a major factor as well. Collins, good.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Here's Bay. Back to Joseph. Pass to Grant. Over Collins. Rebound, Atlanta.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. To the inside. It's deflected. Stolen by Joseph. Now Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Now, here's Cunningham after the miss from Trae Young.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Inside, here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And even against a defense that tries to push up, Trae Young will continue to be aggressive like that.
Grant outside. Back to Joseph. Passes it to Cunningham. That's 3-pointers off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Young against Grant. Shot from 12. Bank shot, no good. The Pistons leading. And stolen by Hunter. He kicks it to Young. Another miss by Young.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now here's Cunningham, defended by Young. Bay, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Joseph dishes to Cunningham. Back to Joseph. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Cunningham. From deep. Bay, no good. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
And the three ball is good.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Diallo. Jackson finds Grant. Banked in off the glass. Grant's got 6.
In the last few years, we've seen a nice leap from Jeremy Grant, including how effective he can be in that spot.
Williams passes to Reddish. Gallinari outside. Off target from three-point range. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Bulls in Chicago. Lee outside. Olynyk the pass to Diallo. Pass to Jackson. Here's Grant. Over Reddish. No good from Grant. A wide open look here for Wright. Rebounded by Jackson.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The dish to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Lee against Williams. Lee bounce pass. Now here's Diallo. T right on him. And the pass to Grant. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Hawks trail by 3. Herter passes to Williams. Driving in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He's so good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
Now here's Olynyk. Gallinari with the steal. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeremy Grant picks one up. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Detroit making a switch here. Galloway is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Now, here's Diallo. Following the miss by Lou Williams. Pass to Olynyk. Over Wright. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Well, Olynyk's a big guy. He's not going to slow down. And right there playing physical.
And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 2. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
So here's Gallinari. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The offensive rebound. Williams with a clean look, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Now, this is Lou's game. Phenomenal at sizing up the D and realizing we're going to get that quick release off.
Now here's Jackson. We saw him with 10 points last game. Passes it to Olynyk. Over Reddish. Olynyk can't hit. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the middle. And Gallinari throws it down.
Watch out below. Gallinari gets up there. You don't see that much from him, but like to see it when you do.
Lee passes to Olynyk. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. Olynyk the pass to Jackson. Over Reddish. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Josh Jackson athletically is one of the more intriguing players in the league. He's got to have a hard hat mentality about coming in every night to use it on the defensive end.
The first one falls. And so Jackson nails both of them. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Williams passes to Wright. There's the three. Rebound by Olynyk.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's tipped. And here is Williams. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. Tie game in Atlanta. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
The Pistons shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Lee, Josh Jackson out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Galloway in at the 2. On the clock. Here's Olynyk, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Makes Olynyk tough. Outside, inside, and the mid-range.
Williams with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Gallinari outside. Rebound by Olynyk. Olenek's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Galloway taking his time here. Right side Jackson. Over Reddish. And too long on the shot. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
And the first one drops. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that. Already impressing at a young age, Kevin Huerter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. It's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
Now here's Diallo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 to shoot. Back to Galloway. And another 3 for Detroit.
He can score from all over the court, but Galloway does a lot of his damage from deep.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19, a decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's John Collins in for Reddish.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Now, here's Stewart. Galloway, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kicks to Capella. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Now I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Pass to Bay. Now Cunningham. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Bogdanovich against Joseph. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. And there's the pass to Stewart. It's blocked.
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
Stewart kicks to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Joseph with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Detroit, no good that time either.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Hunter against Stewart. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Walk for the new shot clock. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. Now here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Collins after the basket by Detroit. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Hunter, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Pistons trailed by 3. Pass to Galloway. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now Young. He's got 7. Got a piece of it. Bogdanovich against Joseph. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins looking around. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. That shot missing. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Cunningham with it. And guarded by Capella. It's stolen by Capella. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Detroit making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Now, here is Young. Defense right on him. He dishes it to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Yep, that one goes in there. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Pass to Grant. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Joseph dishes to Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Now Jeremy Grant, some change in the couch here, finding some offensive rhythm for the team.
Here's Young. He has 7. Shoots. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside, here's Cunningham. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Hawks trailing. Here's Young. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Pass to Grant. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And here's Young from the arc. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 12 points in the game. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Now, here's Cunningham, defended by Young. Bay passes to Stewart. Shoots over Capella, and Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
They get a hand on it, and the Hawks with possession here. The Hawks leading. Here's Young. 12 points for him. Grant kicks to Cunningham. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Young with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And in just his second season, Trae Young made his first All-Star game in 2020. An amazing accomplishment. He finished 2nd in assists, 4th in points per game, and is starting to cement himself as an elite offensive talent.
Stewart trying to get open. Cunningham's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Stewart. Stewart's got his first bucket in this one. Young against Lee. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. And Grant sends it back.
Grant's got some verts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against Chicago.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Now, here's Collins. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Here's Cunningham after the made shot from John Collins. And there's the drive. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for the Pistons. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. The pass to Gallinari. Back to Young. Detroit with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Reddish, he's checked in for Collins. DeLon Wright comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Williams in for Young. Then for the Pistons, Olynyk, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Jackson in for Cunningham. Diallo hits them both. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Williams finds Wright. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Josh Jackson.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
The Hawks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second. Here's Lee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the inside, Olynyk. Jackson trying to break free. Olynyk can't hit, and Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Hawks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. That free throw good from Reddish.
He's such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
Both good from the line that time. The Pistons trailing. The drive by Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, again, the burst of speed that Josh Jackson has really is hard for a defender to stay in front of him. That time all the way to the rim.
The Hawks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Right outside. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Lee with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Reddish. The kick out to Wright. And the 3 off target.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Diallo the pass to Lee. Here's Olynyk. Inside, 5 to shoot. Reddish dishes to Gallinari. No good on the triple.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Olynyk can't hit. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Wayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. There was absolutely no stopping Cade Cunningham in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Here's Cunningham. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Cunningham. The shot. No good. Good work defensively by Capella. Young outside. To the paint. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Capella.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Down low, here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And here's Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Rocket 6 for the tie. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Bay passes to Cunningham. Back to Bay. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Joseph has an open look. Another 3 for Detroit.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 7 points in the game. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guys, not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. Now Grant, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. And Joseph kicks to Grant. Passes it to Cunningham. Stewart trying to get open. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got the lead up to 3 now for Detroit. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He can put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Here's Bogdanovich following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Collins kicks to Reddish. Pulls up. They get it again. Here's Capella, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul him.
The Hawks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
That free throw, no good. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And it's good for 2. And it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Collins against Grant. Collins dishes to Young. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Bay. Galloway kicks to Bay. There's the pass to Joseph. Over Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Here's Bogdanovich. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Grant the pass to Galloway. Back to Grant. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Olenek, he's checked in for the Pistons. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Galloway. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Grant in the post. He's guarded by Collins. And here's Joseph for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. For 3, Hunter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Joseph against Young. Joseph, the pass to Grant. Back to Joseph. They need this. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
And the first one at the line is good. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Joseph drops them both. Here's Young. 18 points for him. Pass to Hunter. Outside Collins. To the paint. Here's Huerter. Some solid defense from Grant. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Galloway. And he lays it straight in. Galloway's got 7 points in the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Young passes to Collins. Young outside. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Olynyk.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. That's good from Young. The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Young against Joseph. And Capella sends it back. Young with the ball. He's got 21. Capella finds Gallinari. Back to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Jacks up a 3. Herter, no good. The Pistons trailing. With the drive.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Well, he's been a stretch big his entire career as Kelly Olynyk becomes a weapon as a 5-man out on the perimeter.
And the Hawks making a change here. Williams is checked in. The Pistons have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Joseph, the pass to Grant. Out to the wing. Here's Galloway. Detroit, no good that time either. And Olynyk came into the NBA as a shooter, and he has been as advertised.
Well, he also, Kevin, does a great job of using the shot to set up other action. So he'll pump fake with the long draw guys out, put the ball on the floor, and make the next play. And that's where he becomes extremely dangerous.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Josh Jackson's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Lee's subbed in for Joseph. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. The lead is 2. Inside. Got a piece of it. Capella. Rebound by Olynyk. Detroit's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. There's the drive. That one goes. Count it. Galloway has got it all tied up now for the Pistons. The Hawks have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Williams passes to Herter. In the corner, it's Hunter. Plenty of space. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella finds Hunter. Tries yet again. And Capella with the layup. Capella's got 14.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Chalk up 2 there. Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Passes to Capella. Gallinari against Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Now Lee. Pass to Jackson. Diallo with it. And here is Lee. Back to Diallo. Jackson from long range. Gallinari with the rebound. And has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And right now, Capella feeling it, creating a lot of offensive opportunities for this team now.
Lee against Williams. Lee kicks to Diallo. The inside. Olynyk trying to break loose. He can't get that one to fall. The Hawks leading. Gallinari outside. They get the rebound. Another shot. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And he's really mastered the catch and shoot as defenses try to close out. Hard to guard.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Diallo finds Olynyk. Now Jackson. Gallinari covering. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lee. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Williams. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Saban Lee. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So for the Hawks, Reddish, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Wright in for DeAndre Hunter. Cunningham, he's checked in for the Pistons. Williams dishes to Reddish. Out to Gallinari. Drops in the tray. Gallinari's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
There's a minute 34 left here in the 3rd quarter. Olynyk can't hit. And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
The first free throw is good.
And what sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Lee outside. In the corner, it's Diallo. Can they get it? Olynyk trying to break loose. Atlanta leading by 9. In the corner, Herter with it. Now, here's Cunningham. He's covered closely. In the corner, right with it. Hands it from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 12.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Herter passes to Wright. And here's Reddish. Here's Williams. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now the pass to Cunningham. To the wing on the left. And here's Olynyk from the arc. It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Jackson.
Now, this is when Josh Jackson can be a problem. Out in transition, sprinting wide, filling the lane, and then filling it up.
Teardrop shot, and Williams with the nice bucket inside. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Hawks on top. They lead by 12. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
Hey, what we got to do here is we got to execute offensively, set solid screens, and be patient if you get the switch. Okay, be patient if you get the switch.
Well, the message there, practicing patience out there, doesn't want them to be in a rush at all.
And why should they? Right now, it's all about making the right play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Hamidou Diallo is out there with Lee. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Jackson in at the power forward.
Yeah, easy call.
And he makes the first. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Williams. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And Wright kicks to Gallinari. Outside Collins. Stewart against Wright. Back to Collins. 6 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's Gallinari missing.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
To the inside, Stewart. No good, shot missing. And Atlanta will come the other way. Reddish the pass to Wright. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
That free throw good from Reddish. Young's checked in for Atlanta. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Grant, he's checked in for Diallo. He's perfect from the line this time. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Cunningham looking it over. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his first foul.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Cameron Reddish. And a switcher also for Detroit. Joseph's checked in. And Grant sends it back. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game. And that one drops for him. Young's got 23.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
Takes it inside. Cunningham's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 14. Young outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 10 points here in the second half.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Jackson dishes to Cunningham. Back to Jackson. Pass to Cunningham. Here he goes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot by Joseph. No good. Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Young kicks to right. Bogdanovich with it. He's against Cunningham. Pistons trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Bays checked in for Jackson. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Grant, and Capella sends it back. Bogdanovich against Joseph, and the dunk by Capella.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Cunningham kicks to Joseph. Stewart trying to get open. Off target from outside.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Young, rejected by Grant. Pass to Stewart. And stolen by Wright. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Cunningham passes to Grant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And now here comes Young leading the break. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Capella. Makes it off the glass. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like it when Capella looks to score like this, especially when he's got that kind of positioning.
And Joseph kicks to Cunningham. Bay against Hunter. Shot clock at 5. They get it back. Grant. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Hunter dishes to Young. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. That's tipped. Hunter with it. Picked up by Joseph. Hunter, the pass to Young. The rebound by Grant. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bay. Now Stewart. Grant with the ball. He's guarded by Collins. Lets it go from 11, and he overshot that one, missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Lobbed up there for Collins, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
And this is the inaugural season for the G League's Mexico City Capitanes. It's exciting to see pretty much now, Brent, all of North America under that NBA umbrella.
Yeah, the first Mexican team ever in U.S. Sports League, which I think is incredibly innovative, exciting, and welcoming from the NBA to extend down into Mexico. And it's going to create a lot more exposure to the league. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of talent or who's inspired by a team in Mexico playing basketball on a nightly basis and seeing maybe new heroes in Mexico.
Now here's Joseph after Clint Capella's miss. Grant kicks to Cunningham. Back to Grant over Collins. No good from Grant.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Joseph. Back to Bay. Over Hunter. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Cunningham after the made shot from John Collins. Grant outside. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man, you know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pistons trail by 18. Driving to the basket. That one goes in. Cunningham's got 25 points in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Hawks with the new shot clock. Here's Capella. And that time, also a missed shot. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. 2 points. That one goes. Grant's got 9 points here in the second half.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Hawks leading by 14. Bogdanovich with it. And that one, good. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Bogdanovich doing a great job of separating from the screen.
Now, here's Cunningham driving the lane, and Capella sends it back. Atlanta's shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Shot by Collins, no good. Pistons trail by 16. Bay passes to Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Here's Young. Dishes it to Capella. Back to Young. Rebound by the Pistons. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Joseph, that's good.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Atlanta leading by 12. Now Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 27 points.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
That's good from Cunningham. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
For 3, Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 16. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They trail by 16. 1:43 left in the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Cade Cunningham.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
.143 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Bay. Down low, here's Cunningham, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's good from Cunningham. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Atlanta leading by 14. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Clint Capella.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Clint Capella. Okongwu comes in for Collins. Johnson, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's DeLon right in for Bogdanovich. Here's Magruder. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, spraying it in from downtown, Magruder's found the range.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here is Wright. Pass to Young. Wright looking around. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Lyles. Passes it to Magruder. Back to Grant. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're heading in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and I mean, we're heading in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.